This is Gado News.
Well, I'm not too young to be the president of this country in the first place. And I'm sure, even in the past, can recall that when Gowon was president of this country, it was in his 30s. Many of our past military leaders, it was in their 30s. They were not just leaders of state, they were leaders of the whole country. And I'm sure today you see in France what is happening. The president of France is a young man in his 30s. And I'm sure you see president of so many other countries and others. They are young men, and there's also governors of some states that are young men. And many of them are doing wonderfully well. To me, you may even discover that some of our young ones today, in terms of intellectuality, in terms of experience, you see, the world has become a global village. In terms of knowledge, some of our children are even more knowledgeable than us these days. So what do you really need to lead your people? It's not the gray hair. It is the knowledge available to you. People do say before that gray hair is an evidence or maybe indication of wisdom. It is not true. Because wisdom, yes, wisdom, knowledge, divine knowledge, and all combined. But the truth is that the amount of knowledge our younger one has today, you will be surprised, because the world has become a global village. So because of internet, because of social media. So to me, most of the older people you see today, they may not be as knowledgeable as I am, because one, I've told you the experience I've gotten over the years. I told you I started business over 30 years ago as a student back in the university. I've been in politics for over 30 years, so I've had experience in politics. I've worked with so many leaders. In short, I'm the only aspirant in Edo State today that have worked with 3 governors. I became a council chairman when Osumbo was governor. And because I was Agon chairman in Edo State, I worked closely with him. So I had experience with him. I was able to gather some experience from Osumbo, His Excellency, the governor of Edo State, Osumbo then. And 2, I was also council chairman and Agon chairman during Comrade Adamu Shomole as governor of Edo State. I had experience with him. I became a commissioner in Edo State during the first term of His Excellency Godwin Obaseki. And I've gained a lot of experience from him. You can see it is not your age that matters. It's what you are able to gather. The experience you are able to gather and all that. So I'm really equipped. Having had experience with 3 governors. Not only that, haven't been a chief executive. We are talking of being a chief executive. Yeah, there are people that are contesting. Yes, they are just coming from the private sector. They have not had experience in governance. There are some people that are contesting. They were legislators in the past. They have never had experience where the buck ends on your table. But I have had all this. I was chief executive of my local government. And I'm sure if you go to my local government, a lot of things were achieved. Some people keep asking me today, is it that you left with the local government? We left the council? Because since you left, we have not seen any development project in the council again. Yes, I set a pace. I'm a pace setter. I want to go to Edo State and set a pace again. When I was a chairman of my local government, I set a pace for others to follow. But since I left, no person has been able to near my achievement, talk less of beating my achievement. I want to go to Edo State again and do similar thing. That I will set a pace. Others will find it difficult to beat. Because I'm a young man. I want to prove something. I have done it before. I can't do it again with the God on my side.
Gado News.